Galveston calling, yo, we still in the game. Flounder run, gotta hustle, never play it lame. Looking out across the bay, see the boats rise and sway. Are they there? Have they gone? We gon' find our way. On the way to discover, got a fish for the prize. Get in line, steady grind with them hungry eyes. Catching nets like dreams, yeah, we aiming so high. Boat next to boat, catching tides, never shy.
Catch them till they gone, time to reel it in. Just like it right, it's a game, only way to win. Down the same vibes, we living wild and free. Ride the tide on this way, just you and me.
Hey, weather's fine, but the pressure, it can rise quick. Fishing for our future, ain't no need for a trick. We ride the currents like we own this little scene. Grew from the streets, but now we live in a dream. From the shore of the depths, we diving for gold. No fear in our hearts, just the stories we hold. Every guess is a chance, it's the life that we chose. Yeah, what's they call it, we gon' wear it like pros.
Catch them till they gone, time to reel it in. Just like it right, it's a game, only way to win. Down the same vibes, we living wild and free. Ride the tide on this way, just you and me. Catch them till they gone, time to reel it in. Just like it right, it's a game, only way to win. Down the same vibes, we living wild and free. Ride the tide on this way, just you and me.
Under the sun, where the waters collide. Living for the moment, let the current be our guide. With every catch, we make the memories last. Forever in our hearts, this is more than the cash. Oh.
Catch them till they gone, time to reel it in. Just like it right, it's a game, only way to win. Down the same vibes, we living wild and free. Ride or die on this way, just you and me.
All right, what's up everybody? Charles Cleburne with Fishing Made Easy. And in this video, I'm gonna try and make tying a couple knots easy, and I'm gonna show you 3 of the best rigs to use for flounder fishing. Quick update and quick, are the flounders still in Galveston? The quick answer is yes. The long answer is barely. So I'm going to show you some footage here in a little while, and we went out the other day and we went all day. 3 of us on the boat. We drug and we drug and we drug and we pulled in 2 flounder. There were boats around us having about the same luck. It's not hot like you're pulling in 100 flounder, but if you want to go out there and fish all day for maybe possibly 1, 2 flounder, they're still out there as of right now. I'm gonna go back out there Monday and probably check again and see how it is, and if there's any still out there, I'll let y'all know. But you know, once they're gone, they're gone. There's always going to be resident flounder around, but other than that, the majority are gone. And if you're catching them while they're gone out there spawning in the Gulf, you're lucky and you found one that's too stubborn to go. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to try and help you, show you some knots and show you the 3 rigs I use. And the 3 rigs that I do use, the first one I like to use, which is great, I got it from my buddy Cody Dunn, and he calls it the Get Her Done rig. And basically, you've got a weight on the bottom with your hook or your jig head above that. And I like to use about 6 inches to the jig head, about 1 foot to the weight. And all right. This is the type of weight I like to use. I like to use about 1/2 ounce. And the reason I like this one is because this one drags along like that and it doesn't get hung up as bad, and you can pop it off. And the reason this works good is because if you see, this is going to be dragging on the bottom, and that jig head is going to be just drifting back and forth with your lure on it or your live bait, whatever you're using. It's just going to be swimming right above it, so it's not dragging across the bottom. And a lot of times this weight will pop that flounder, and he'll look up and he'll see that bait swimming and he'll take off for it. Quick tip, guys, if you feel a bump from a flounder and you jerk it out of his mouth too fast, don't reel it back in. Leave it right there on the bottom. Then flounder will swim right up following it, and you drop it on the bottom right there in front of it, and it'll attack it again. If you make the mistake of pulling it out of the water too fast, drop it right back down to where you got that hit. The flounder's still going to be there, and I've caught flounder time and time again by just dropping it right back down in their mouth. So anyway, that's how that works. On the tandem rig, you always want it's going to be the same as this basically, except there's a jig head down here. And what you always want is the lighter jig head on top and a heavier jig head in the bottom. That way when you're working them, it's the same concept. You got a jig head with a hook dragging on the bottom. When you pop them up, one's going up, and they're not just both dropping at the same speed. They're dropping and they're moving at different speeds. One's dropping fast, one's dropping slow. So there's just some good tricks, guys. All right, here's what they look like. Here's how you tie them. Right on, guys. Hope this video helps y'all out, guys, and y'all learn something. Hope you enjoy the hookups, and while you're here, like and subscribe and share the video. Make some comments. You got any questions? I always answer them. If I don't answer them in the comments, I'll make a video about them and I'll answer them, guys. All right, hope to see you on the water. Tight lines, and God bless.
Okay, here's the Cody Dunn's Get Her Done rig. A little modified. I put the Texas Rattler jig head on it. Notice it's right here with the weight right there, about 6 inches to the jig head, and then another 6 inches past that, so another foot or more to the weight. I like to use the 1/2 inch weight and a lighter jig head. That's going to drag the bottom. This is going to be floating above it, just shaking around, looking good. Tandem rig, same setup. The only thing difference is there's a jig head down here at the bottom instead of the weight. So you're going to have 2 lures working. Alright, single jig head setup. I got the Texas Rattle weight, about 18 inches of line, jig head with your lure. Right on.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to tie the Get Her Done rig, which can also be used as my tandem rig that I like to use. And I'm going to use this big rope so y'all can see it and y'all know how it's done. It's pretty fast and easy. I use Berkeley Vanish. Just go to Walmart and I get a roll of about 20-pound tests. When I run on my lines, I run 30-pound braid. And then my leader lines are always going to be 20-pound tests. That way, if it gets hung up, the hook or the jig head will break off before I lose a whole lot of braid. And if you tried to break 30 pounds of braid, it's kind of tough. But so what I do on the short one, I want 6 inches, and the bottom one I want about 1 foot because I want it about 6 inches below that. So I do about 9 to 10 inches for the top one. Then I go about 13 to, let's say, 16, 17 on the bottom one. And what I do is I roll it out and I locate it. I measure about what I want. And then I just tie a little loop knot right here. Tie that loop knot like that. I mean, it's nothing special. Just twist it around. I'll go slow for you real quick. All right, it's nothing special. All you gotta do is make your little loop, bring it through the loop, pull it tight. Then you want you about 6 inches down. And then normally what I do is I take my hand past it, about that far, whatever, and then I just cut it right there. Simple, easy. You can make them fast when you get good at it. What I like to do, a lot of times when I'm doing the Get Her Done rig, I use the advanced clinch knot, or the improved clinch knot is what it's called. And I'll show you how to do that real quick right now. I'm gonna use this. All right, I'm gonna use this as the hook hole. So the advanced clinch knot is really, really simple, guys. Run it through there. And if you are doing a mono, you want at least 10 wraps. If you doing braid, you want at least 20 wraps. And when I say wraps, I mean then I go over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's your 10 wraps, guys. This little hole that's right there, you want to pop it right through that hole. That basically, you pull tight, that's a clinch knot. An improved, you got this loop up here, you run it through that loop first. When I do, if it's mono, I just do it the one time. Usually braid, I'll run it a couple times over the top through this, like that, like so. And then I'll pull it. But so once it's through there, basically you're just gonna pull it tight. Pull this tight, pull that tight, and you got your knot, guys. Advanced clinch knot, or improved clinch knot. So that's what I like to use on the Get Her Done rig. That holds well, and it's pretty simple and easy to do when you're on the water. What I'm going to show you next is the loop knot. Sometimes you can use a loop knot, sometimes not. Loop knot's good for lures. It keeps the hook and everything moving. Sometimes when you got a lot of moving parts in the Get Her Done rig, that loop gets hung up. But I like to do that in my tandem rig to get everything. Loop knot, simple. Well, how do you do a loop knot? Watch. You make a loop. You go through the loop. So you still have your loop here. Run that through right there like that. Run it through the loop. What you want to do, your main line, you want to come under it. You don't have to do it very much. Just go under, over, and back under, and then come right through like that and pull it tight. And there you go. It looks better on the other line, but you clip off the tag in line and you got a loop knot. Pretty strong loop knot, and your lure gets to move around naturally and it isn't constricted. So those are the two main knots that I use, guys. Quick, fast, and easy. Right on. Hold on. Oh, that's a good one. Came back and got it.
Hey, catch in that corner. Catch in that corner. I missed one, but I didn't have my hook.
Killing it again, Ruben. I wish I could. Hey, no wonder I'm not catching fish. I'm just throwing an empty hook out there.
Well, I start fishing with that single jig head. It's going real slow.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. That's what worked last time.
Okay. Today's Bible verse is Hebrews 13:8. Jesus is the same yesterday and today and forever. There you go again, guys. Like the verse in the last video. God never changes. His word is the same. Today, yesterday, and forever. Right on. Hope to see you guys on the water. Tight lines, and God bless.
Galveston calling, yo, we still in the game. Flounder run, gotta hustle, never play it lame. Looking out across the bay, see the boat rise and sway. All they dare have they gone, we gon' find our way. On the way to discover, gotta fish for the prize. Get in line, steady grind with them hungry eyes. Casting nets like dreams, and we aim it so high. Boat next to boat, catch your ties, never shy. Catching till they're gone, time to reel it in. Just like life, it's a game, only way to win. Galveston vibes, we living wild and free. Ride or die on this wave, just you and me. Weather's fine, but the pressure, it can rise quick. Fishing for our future, ain't no need for a trick. We ride the currents like we on this little scene. Grew from the streets, but now we live in the dream. From the shore to the depths, we diving for gold. No fear in our hearts, just the stories we hold. Every cast is a chance, it's the life that we chose. Catching till they're gone, time to reel it in. Just like life, it's a game, only way to win. Galveston vibes, we living wild and free. Ride or die on this wave, just you and me. Under the sun, where the waters collide. Living for the moment, let the current be our guide. With every catch we make, the memories last forever in our hearts. This is more than a cast. Catch it till they're gone, time to reel it in. Just like life, it's a game, only way to win. Galveston vibes, we live it wild and free. Ride or die on this wave, just you and me.